Its founder and chairman, 50-year-old Jack Ma, is now challenging some of the most powerful companies on the internet, including Amazon, eBay, PayPal, and he is doing so by melding Western entrepreneurship with the canny and sometimes controversial sense of how to profit in the world's most populous nation. As with so many Chinese enterprises, comprehending the enormity of Ma's creation requires thinking of a different scale. Alibaba is used by more than a third of China, some 500 million people, making it easy one of the largest e-commerce companies in the world. Those customers come to Alibaba to shop in the electronic malls it operates, and some 8.5 million merchants, large and small, apply their goods. Increasingly, Chinese pay for those goods and conduct all kinds of other transactions using Alipay, a PayPal-like service affiliated with. Alibaba is now one of China's most important financial entities. In fiscal year 2014, Alibaba generated 8.5 billion in revenue, nearly half of its profit, and Alibaba's 25 billion IPO made Ma one of the world's wealthiest individuals. But even those figures obscure the significance of Alibaba's rise and the extent to which it has been propelled by Ma's deft understanding of how to do business in his homeland. Since it began in 1999 by linking Chinese manufacturers with foreign and domestic buyers, Alibaba has played a crucial role in China's digital opening to the West. Having previously worked in the Ministry of Trade, Ma was able to ensure support from the Communist Party government and take on bigger competitors in China's private sector. His innovations were not just technical, but also diplomatic and strategic. Like many Chinese, Ma comes from almost nothing. He is the son of traditional storytelling performers who taught himself English by tagging along tourists at a local hotel. Later, he became a teacher and traveled to the U.S., searching the World Wide Web for information on Chinese beer and coming up dry. He vowed to bring China online, and at a time when only 1% of the population was on the web. A few years later, Ma started Alibaba in his apartment with 17 friends. His first employee was his wife, who now looks after the couples of 2 children. Zhang has claimed that she fell for Ma despite his exceptional looks, but he had a capability to do things other men couldn't. Friends have also been drawn to that ambition. Jack had 3 biggest dreams of anyone I ever known, says Porter Erisman, an American ad man who left his job at Olivia and Mather in Beijing to work for Ma early on. You'd come up with a goal, and he'd immediately ask you to triple it. A custom-made spinner of corporate narrative, Ma is full of Shaolin monk-style sound bites. eBay is a shark in the ocean. We are a crocodile in the Yangtze. He famously proclaimed, "If we fight in the ocean, we will lose, but if we fight in the river, we will win." Ma claims to base his management technique on Chinese material arts teachings, encouraging employees to adopt nicknames from kung fu novels. Like the best material artist, he is capable of turning weakness into strength. In the years before Alibaba went public, for instance, Ma leveraged his freedom from Wall Street pressure on quality earnings to keep his site free for a long time, building market share, obliged to show shareholders progress on profit margins. eBay watched as Alibaba scooped up business. Ma became more enmeshed with Silicon Valley in 2005. That's when Yahoo, run found by Jerry Yang at the time, decided to buy a large stake in Alibaba for 1 billion yuan. Yang, who first met Ma at the Trade Ministry, told Time that he remembered him as highly curious about the internet industry and obviously entrepreneurially minded. Yahoo wanted a piece of Alibaba because of his market position in China, but also because of Ma. The marriage fell apart, though. As Ma tangled with Yahoo's new management, as Alibaba's market took off, it became clear that he had given away too much of his company for far too little. If he had waited a year, Jack would have been gotten a lot more, says Gerald Rachel, a venture capitalist who ran the Japanese Columgate SoftBank's investments in Asia outside of Japan, including Alibaba from 2000 to 2009. He eventually gathered together a group of including long-print selling investors close to the party elite to buy out half of Yahoo's stake. Those relationships are a reminder that Ma couldn't have produced his achievements without Beijing's approval. He ties the party apparatists are a key advantage of foreign rivals, which don't compete on the same field in China's closed internet ecosystem. Alibaba operates not only in retail but also in heavily state-dominated and protected areas like finance. Alibaba started offering money market accounts 90 billion per unit. That's good not only for modern Alibaba but also the Communist Party. China has come under increasing criticism in its closed financial sector, which holds the private savings of citizens in state-owned banks in minuscule interest levels and taps that money saves for own projects. Many which have foundered as China's growth has slowed, allowing someone like Ma to offer even a slightly better interest rate. Without real reforms help placate ordinary citizens in a nation where the ruling elite is mindful of the potential for social unrest. Yet Ma's skill in co-opting government support has exacted a price, particularly as he seeks both capital and customers on a global stage. He came under media fire, for example, for a 2013 interview with the South China Morning Post, which he appeared to suggest that his government actions in the 1989 Tiananmen massacre were justified. Ma's media representative says that his reporting was incorrect and the journalist misunderstood his statement. Ma has also said he, through a controversial decision on a decade ago by Yahoo, turned over personal information about a Chinese journalist to the Chinese government was justified because local news must be obeyed. Those forays to seemingly authoritarian views, a circumcised approach to shareholder rights, set him apart from his counterparts in Silicon Valley. The thing you have to remember about Jack Ma is he is the proxy of a certain set of party interests. In the ruling Congress in Beijing didn't want Alibaba to exist. It wouldn't, says Annie Stevenson Young, a co-founder of J Capital Research and an independent financial researcher specializing in China. Apart from the issue of Alibaba's independence from Beijing, a more fundamental question looms. Can Ma replay his Chinese success elsewhere? While it's unlikely that many Americans or Europeans will do their Christmas shopping of one of Alibaba's sites anytime soon, Ma is almost certain to use one of his cash hoards to start acquiring Western media and entertainment properties. Alibaba will also try to grab the dominant market position in other emerging economies like Brazil, India, and Russia. Back in China, Alibaba is planning to launch the Chinese version of Netflix and has announced expansions into consumer credit, insurance, and mobile apps. That puts Hangzhou's homegrown giant in competition with basically all the U.S. internet heavyweights. Ma says that he wants to build not an empire, but rather an ecosystem, which is less likely to be applied. Either way, he isn't looking to bide his time or hide his brilliance, and old Deng Xiaoping proverb recommends. Thanks.